Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to Almost So Creative. It's another time for Let's Be So Real. And on this edition, so just a one-man show. I have my guest here with me. Reality, as we call you. Can you please introduce yourself to the family?
Alright, my name is Bamiru Paul, for short, Royalty.
Okay. Bamiru Paul, as he said, welcome to this podcast show. Time to talk about real life issues, time to talk about real stories, especially love issues, dating wahalas, and the story about it. So I think for today we'll be talking about love in broke guys era. Do you actually think that guys are actually broke, or we are just coding to be broke? You get.
For real, one thing about broke guys here, I think we can say guys are broke and we can say guys are not ready to actually spend. But for a fact, we have situation whereby guys are really broke, and you can grab when I say guys are really broke, I mean really broke, like broke.
Yeah, like everyone is hustling for like back to back. Yeah, trying to make
even
money.
even the rich are actually broke.
So it's not like they're actually broke. It's just that maybe probably they're just trying to survive, trying to adjust to lifestyle. Because if you look at as guys, you go to school, there's no job out there. You go, you have jobs, the salary is not even getting in. Everything you have to spend money on everything. So I think it's a very huge problem for us. And girls are believing that, thinking that, oh, this guy is not spending money for me, he's not giving me this amount of money, and that means that he's broke. Do you even think that money is primarily the main thing in dating or having a relationship?
How to tell you, in this era we have, I think the essence of going to the relationship is a means of survival for girls.
The means of survival.
That's
So as per say girl now, na side job for you, say make you date a guy.
As a girl, once you have a guy in your life, you feel like
Yeah, say you don't get one,
a
say
source
we
of
call
survival. Because you have just like an emergency, you like someone to run to.
that urgent 2K.
Yeah, exactly.
But you think that normally that girls, when they see that, okay, this guy does not spend money for me, they say he does not have ambition, but you think that girls, like, it's too bad for them to categorize guys like that?
How I would say for real. One thing about me is that when I see girls saying guys are broke, it's just that even what they can ask their parents, that's what they bring to the guy's table.
Very
Simple.
simple.
Imagine a guy asking me, I'm earning, let's say averagely in Nigeria, where the minimum wage is 70,000. I'm earning 70,000 a month, and for real, like this guy is earning 70,000 a month, and he just asks me for money for food. I transfer 3,000 naira. Fine, I still have to give you. Now imagine the guy asking me, he has O1B, and he's buying a Ashwebi of 100k.
100K. Even like the
So if I'm not able to afford, you tag me as a broke guy. For real, are you kidding? Can your parents actually afford?
for that 100K.
So I don't think guys are broke, but there are some guys that have this money. But why you see relationship as a means of survival? Why, when I hear things like these days, you hear I'm the table. I've come to okay. What do you bring to the table? I'm the table.
Bro, I said the table.
I'm on the table to eat. Imagine. No, I feel like we have lost that touch of what relationship is actually meant for.
Yeah.
We have lost the concept. So we are not diving into, let me just use this boy to guide. Once I see a better guy, that's why I just see some guys. Some girls keep at least 3 to 4 guys.
Normal.
And it's not as if that they have like the conscience to shit, but just like I'm not loving any one of them, but just for survival. Just when I need, okay, I'm out of sub, I'm out of foodstuffs, I need money for my rent. So that's the reason why they are doing this.
Yeah, like for me, I think like for a guy, the normal thing you're meant to do is just the basic bill. Like when you get data, maybe provide little amount. But when you get to the issue of you spending more than, there was a celebrity that said one time that you cannot spend more than 20,000 on a girl. Like when you don't pass 20,000, like he said, it's only looking like a responsibility. It's turning to something that you yourself as a girl you should be able to do, but you're now depending on a guy to do. I think it's a big problem. But let's take in this instance now. Normally there are some guys that they're like, they don't want to spend even data. You message them, I don't have data, I don't have this, I don't have, I want to get this, I don't have. Do you think that the guy is actually purposely, like he's purposely being wicked, or what do you think about it?
I don't want to diversify, but I would say, let me just say this in PG, like the man the do man.
Now they do man.
Okay, for example now, let me just say, okay, you have an ex. Maybe your ex is actually with another ex before you guys met.
Mm.
Now imagine that ex giving that your ex an allowance of 30,000 naira monthly without just giving her monthly allowance. You know, we have
So
relationship
there
that
are guys that you pay.
yes, we have that
What
in this
am I
era.
gonna give my life?
We have guys that pay girls like just monthly, like your allowance. It's not as if that the girl will not be you normal during the week or but just
Salary no
monthly
come
like
again.
salary you say just do on this allowance.
Make you
Yeah,
collect
get
it
it, tell you
steady,
say,
steady.
wetin you wan give me sef, you no even reach wetin my boy dey give as allowance. As in you na dey collect allowance for relationship for what? So na on the love na man dey do am, but you see guy like you ask for data and the guy is not turning up. Sometimes it might be from experience. You know, as a guy, you see some girls, you give them, they ask you, okay, I met a girl maybe yesterday, and the girl is actually using scope. Like, you go meet girl 4 p.m. Girl go, they ask you, I've not eaten. Okay, fine, I've not eaten is normal. But when you say, go and eat now, you'll be like, see this one. Okay, what do you ready to say? To say, oh yeah, send the account number.
So I just met 4 p.m.
And okay, let me be the good guy. Oh yeah, send your account number, let me press you 2K. You go be like, this guy, imagine now as a guy make I come sharply see that and say oh this guy don't come even when the girl like when I have a girl that needs that thing I'll be like the last girl things like now just so sometimes it comes from maybe we have stingy guys. Yeah. I'm also in that group but we have stingy guys.
So they are part of the
you understand but you can use your stinginess as an excuse for like broke but you might not be broke you might just be stingy. But right now, we have people that are really broke, honestly. Even I sometimes I just comment on fatherhood, they're just like, how do they survive? You know, when they are not even earning up to what an average youth is earning, and they are still keeping up with family of 3 to 4 children with their wife, and they are still keeping it together. And sometimes I give them like...
Yeah, shout out to the fathers out there. Responsible fathers indeed are doing well. Shout out to you.
Hold on, wait. Please click on that subscribe button and please leave a comment. We're going to 100 subscribers. Please help your boy, please.
For me, I think let's go into this way. Ladies, they want security. Guys, they want understanding. You get it? They say that ladies grew up with the belief that their parents like marry a man that has money that can take care of you. And guys, they grew up with the belief that you have to suffer before you are able to take care of your family. So what is like the correlation between as a man, I want you to understand that I'm trying my best, but the woman side, as a woman, my parents told me, they told me that I have to marry someone, I have to live a comfortable life when I'm married. So what's the correlation between the two of them? What do you think about it?
Sometimes I feel like we guys are born to pressure ourselves. Like as a guy, we have this mentality that you have to make it in life. Yeah. As a girl, you don't need to suffer for life. Like just get married to a rich guy.
As a guy,
you are in money already. But as a guy, you don't feel like even to date a girl of like above your standard financially, you just be like, oh, this is too top notch for me. You understand what I'm saying? So I just feel like it is a normal mentality that has been influenced on us.
Like that Regina Daniels own and the
no, exactly. Now let's see the trend now. You see people saying, "Oh, it's good to cry for money. It's good to cry, or it's good to hustle for love.
Hustle for love.
It's good to hustle for money." Now, see, let's now use her as a case study. Now she went for money, right?
Yes.
Even though she's painting it as love
in the name of love.
So now, what's the end? She's still crying. Now, we see people that went for love that did not go for money. They come online still crying. Yes. So I feel like we all just lost that concept that relationship is actually meant for us to blend it. I'm not trying to use this code. Some people will say, I think it's a foolish code to say marriage unlock doors. I don't say, I'm not trying to rubbish or downplay that. But I just like as a guy, you should not have that mentality that let me get married to a man or a woman and just actually ready now and don't worry
about the future.
Guy, but I feel like as a girl, you should understand that my guy is still trying. Okay, we can still settle down with this. Okay, if I can contribute to what is earning, we should be able to actually survive, build a family. But as a girl, we just feel like, this is. A girl just feel like, let me just get married to a rich guy. Let me get married to, and if you are not doing well, they'll start pressuring you. And that's why you see guys, even at 30, they'll still feel relaxed that they are not married. But as a girl, you just see them at 24, they are rushing, they want to get married, blah blah blah, because they want to rush into money.
Yeah. So I think to everyone outside there, to every guy that is hustling and trying to make it, being broke does not mean you are jobless. Being broke does not mean you don't have a future. Being broke is just a trying time. You just have to be what? You have to be what? You have to make it. You have to make use of the time. Everything you have to do, just have to take a step for it. Thank you very much for being on this program. You've said your part as a man, like in that man aspect. To the guys outside there, we'll be having the Chaos edition. We'll have a lady on this program to talk about it. So it's now time to wrap up of the show and the program. Obviously, to tell you to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. So by next week, we'll see you same time. By next week, bye for now.
Like, share, and subscribe. I beg. Now the only way I fit chop without that's the only way I can eat. Please